How everybody doing this Tuesday? Hope y'all doing well. Pray all is well. My topic today is disrupting the systems. As believers of Christ, we are sent here to disrupt the systems that has taken place. We are supposed to bring truth and be the light in the dark. Don't be alarmed when you come around and you're going along the regular scheduled program and you're going along with the regular traditions and nothing feels right. So much so that it allows you to partake in regular programming or the regular traditions, that it doesn't allow you to partake in the regular traditions, the regular programs. That's because God said bring truth. God has given you eyes to see, ears to hear, and to know the truth. He has also given you a solution, but that solution is going to cause disruption to the regular scheduled program and traditions. Don't be alarmed when you're doing what God told you to do and people don't like you. Opposition is going to arise. Let's look at the definition of disrupt. A person or entity that significantly changes an industry. In order for a change to come, you have to be willing to go against the program or tradition. A lot of the time, we don't know change is needed until change happens. What is a system? An organized set of doctrines and ideas or principles usually intended to explain the arrangement or working of a systematical structure. As you're going along with your purpose, you're going to disrupt the world system. Let's take it to the Bible. Jeremiah 18:18. Before I read it, I'll give you a little background what was going on. Jeremiah was a prophet. God would tell Jeremiah to warn the people or to say certain things. Usually when he spoke, the people didn't like what he had to say. A lot of the time, Jeremiah was warning the people to prepare them for disaster because they would not listen. They would not turn back from their ways. They were stuck in their ways. They liked what they had going on. But I want you to listen and hear what happens when you disrupt the system. And it says, then they said, come and let us devise plans against Jeremiah, for the law shall not perish from the priests, nor counsel from the wise, nor the word from the prophet. Come and let us attack him with the tongue. Let us not give heed to any of his words. Jeremiah was doing the will of God. Jeremiah was disrupting their activities. He was disrupting their sin. He was disrupting their programming. If you stop this and repent, if you don't stop this and repent, this is going to happen. They started to plot against him. They started to spread rumors about him because they did not like what he was saying. In order to do and be who God called you to be, you're going to have to rise above the adversity. You're going to have to rise above what people think about you. You're going to have to rise above what people say about you. You're going to have to rise above what people feel about you. I'm going to give y'all another example. Jesus was disrupting. Y'all already know they ain't like Jesus. So what you think? If they didn't like Jesus and you follow Jesus, they ain't gonna like you neither. Luke chapter 11, verse 37 through 46. And it says, and as he spoke, a certain Pharisee asked him to dine with him. So he went in and sat down to eat. When the Pharisee saw this, he marveled that he had not first washed before dinner. Then the Lord said to him, now you Pharisees, make the outside of your cup and dish clean, but your inward part is full of greed and wickedness. Foolish ones, did he who made the outside make the inside also? But rather give alms of such things as you have, then indeed all things are clean to you. But woe to you, Pharisees, for you tithe mint and rue and all manner of herbs, and pass by justice and the love of God. These you ought to have done without leaving the others undone. Woe to you, Pharisees, for you love the best seats in the synagogues and greetings in marketplaces. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you are like graves which you are not seen, and the men who walk over them are not aware of them. Then one of the lawyers answered and said to him, Teacher, by saying these things you have reproached us also. And he said, Woe to you also, lawyers, for you load men with burdens hard to bear, and you yourselves do not touch the burdens with one of your fingers. I'm going to break that down. Jesus sat at that table with Pharisees. First of all, let me break down what a Pharisee is. Pharisee is a religious leader. He sat down at this table with a religious leader, didn't wash his hands on purpose to eat. He knew the traditions. He knew the customs. But he sat down with these leaders who believed in this ceremony, who believed in this doctrine. But he sat down anyway. Change doesn't come unless you come against the programming that is already being done. Jesus intentionally didn't wash his hands when the religious leader was amazed to see that he sat down without performing a hand washing ceremony. That is required. Then the Lord said to him, Now, you Pharisees, make the outside of your cup and dish clean, but your inward part is full of greed and wickedness. Foolish ones, did he not who made the outside make the inside also? But rather give alms of such things as you have. Indeed, all things are clean to you. When you disrupt the system, please use wisdom. Just because you know you're sent there to disrupt the traditions, the programs, the customs that's going on, it's a way you go about it. Jesus sits at a table full of hypocrites and religious leaders and purposely does not perform the hand washing ceremony. And he disrupts their custom. He disrupts their tradition. Then he used the opportunity to bring correction. That's what I mean by use wisdom. You are supposed to correct those. It's going to cause you to be in difficult places, around difficult people. Mind you, when I say change doesn't come unless you go against the programming that is already being done. As you're doing the will of God, you will disrupt the system. You can't be afraid to go against the grain. You can't be afraid to say what God is telling you to say and do what God is telling you to do. There are many systems that have been put in place to keep us in bondage, to keep people oppressed. Doing this will come with resistance. it will often leave you alone. But you are not alone when you come in agreement with God. You truly are protected. Think of Romans chapter 8:31. I promise y'all I'm finna be done right after this. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. This is just a quick message. Romans chapter 8:31. It says, "What then shall we say to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us?" That's plain and simple. If you got God on your side, who can stand against you? Won't no man, won't no spirit, won't nothing get in the way of what God told you to do. He gonna walk you all the way through it, hand in hand, every step of the way. You are protected when he tell you to go in these difficult places with these difficult people. Always remember that. As a chosen people, we are called to disrupt this system. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be great. And I'll catch y'all later.